4 brutal ways to win a street fight, if you want to survive. Before we continue, here's a quick disclaimer. This is not about ego. This is about survival. Street fights are chaotic, unpredictable, and often unfair. There's no referee. No rules. No second chances. If you're caught in a real fight where walking away isn't an option, these 4 brutal tactics could mean the difference between walking home and not walking at all. Let's be clear. This is for self-defense, not for starting trouble. 1. Strike first. Strike hard. No hesitation. Hesitation in the streets gets you hurt. Or worse, killed. In a real fight, waiting is a mistake. Thinking too long is a mistake. Talking it out might work, but when it doesn't, you'll wish you had acted sooner. Most fights are won in the first 5 to 10 seconds. The guy who lands the first clean hit, especially to a vital area, usually takes control. If you sense it's going down and there's no escaping it, hit first. Hit hard. Hit where it matters. Eyes, throat, nose, jawline, knees, groin. This isn't a sport. You don't have time to feel it out. There's no warm-up round. No points for style. Go for maximum impact with minimum motion. Quick, explosive, and committed. Half measures will get you slammed into the pavement. Real-world tips. A sudden headbutt to the nose can end a fight instantly. It disorients, blinds, and breaks confidence. A palm strike under the chin can rattle the brain. Easier on your hand than a closed fist, and just as damaging. If close enough, a thumb to the eye or a groin strike can shift control instantly. Dirty? Maybe. Effective? Always. The key is, don't hesitate. Commit. 2. Control the chaos. Stay on your feet, own your space. If you go to the ground, you just gave life permission to kick you in the ribs. Street fights are rarely clean. You're not fighting one person. You're fighting the concrete. You're fighting the crowd. You're fighting chance. The worst place to be? On your back. Unless you're trained in high-level jiu-jitsu or wrestling, and even then, avoid going to the ground. Why? Because his friend could stomp you. A weapon could come out. Someone else could jump in. You lose awareness of your surroundings. Stay on your feet. Keep moving. Circle. Control the space. If you get grabbed, learn basic clinch control, inside tie-ups, head positioning, wrist control. If you end up on the ground, your only priority is get back up fast. You're not there to submit someone. You're there to survive. Real-world tips. If tackled, pull guard only to kick off and get up. Don't try to grapple unless you're alone and out of options. Practice break falls so you know how to land without knocking yourself out. Keep your back off walls and corners. Isolate your attacker, not yourself. Control the chaos. You don't need to dominate, you need to stay alive. 3. End it fast, or it escalate. Every second you waste is a second someone pulls a blade. Street fights don't happen in slow motion. They escalate instantly. What starts as a push could end with a shattered jaw. What starts with fists could end with a broken bottle. You don't know what's in his waistband, his hand, or his mind. Drag the fight out, and you give him time to escalate. That's why the goal is shock and finish. Overwhelm. Surprise. Intensity. Hit hard, move fast, and make it cost him to stay in that fight. The longer it goes, the more it's not about skill, but about luck and weapons. Real-world tips. After your first hit, chain 3 to 5 strikes fast. Overwhelm his senses. Mix it up, jaw shot, knee to the body, shove to the ground. You want him retreating, not advancing. If you knock him down, don't hover or gloat. Get clear. Fights don't end when he's on the ground, they end when you're safe. Street fights don't have a winner. They have survivors. Be the one who ends it before it evolves. 4. Use your environment like a weapon. In a real fight, everything around you is either a threat or a tool. Know the difference. Street fights aren't fought in cages. You're surrounded by weapons, even if you don't realize it. Trash cans, walls, car doors, bottles, loose gravel, poles, chairs. Use your environment. Turn it into an advantage. Back him into walls to limit his movement. Throw objects if it buys you a second. Use a jacket, shirt, or bag as a distraction or shield. A car door, trash bin lid, or backpack can become armor or a blunt tool if you're fast enough. And if he grabs something, you better move first. Situational awareness wins fights before they even start. Real-world tips. Practice environmental scanning. Get used to walking into rooms and instantly noting exits, objects, and spacing. In a crowded area, position yourself with a wall behind you and open space in front. If you're near obstacles, use them to funnel his movement and control the angle. Use the world around you. Because he will. Here's a bonus. After the fight, be smart. You might win the fight. But if you don't manage the aftermath, you can still lose your freedom. After a street fight, leave the scene quickly. Do not gloat. Do not argue. If cops show up, say as little as possible. I was attacked and defended myself. Then ask for legal counsel. If you're injured, get checked. If the other guy is injured badly, lawyers will get involved. You're not trying to be a hero. You're trying to make it home. Every real fighter knows. The best fight is the one you never had to fight. But if it finds you, don't fight fair. Fight smart. Fight to win. Final words, this is not a game. Fighting is ugly. It's not for the ego. It's for moments when your life depends on it. This guide is not about being violent. It's about being prepared. Most men think they're ready, until reality hits them in the jaw. But if you strike first when there's no escape, stay on your feet and control your movement. End it fast before it escalates. And use your environment like a weapon. You give yourself a real chance. Because in the streets, there are no rules. Just results. Train. Stay aware. Stay humble. But if you must fight, make sure you're the one walking away.